Hi, my name is Katy Deitz. I'm one of the founders of the NeighborWood Watch. We are a group of people who are passionate about trees and wildlife, and our goal is to advocate for the safe and responsible maintenance of deadwood in our urban landscapes. Now, we realize deadwood may sound like a strange thing to promote, but this is not some fringe movement. In Europe, many cities require dead trees to be left as habitat. And throughout the states, neighbors like you are using deadwood to promote biodiversity and beautify their communities. When a tree dies, it still has so much to offer back to the environment through each stage of decomposition. From topped trees to logs, from stumps to brush piles, every shape and size of deadwood can support countless organisms. In this video series, we will talk with homeowners, enthusiasts, and experts to learn about the benefits and beauty of deadwood. Listen to their perspectives, and then you can decide whether conserving deadwood on your property is right for you. We also invite you to join this movement and take our survey. By doing so, you will be joining a growing network of neighbors, and together we can make a difference. Thank you, and welcome to the NeighborWood.
Hi, I'm Wendy Wilber. I'm with IFAS Master Gardener Volunteer Program, and I teach people about horticulture and plants. And today I'm looking at a lot of different plants, but one thing that you might notice in this landscape is this old stump. And it may look like just a dead tree to you, but to me it's a lot more. It's a snag, and a snag is a dead tree that's left in the landscape to provide habitat for wildlife.
This was my laurel oak tree. It had severe heart rot decay, and as you can see, the entire center is completely hollow. So I can literally step inside my stump. The whole tree was around me. All it would have taken is one bad storm and it would have, boop, toppled over.
This tree had rot and it was dropping branches, and I knew it was a hazardous tree. We had a hurricane coming. I was very concerned that this tree was going to fall on my house, so we had it removed. It was about 150 feet tall.
Tree removal can be really expensive. So initially I just had the tree cut down, and then I was later going to have the stump ground down. But I'm glad I didn't, because one, it saved me money, and two, it's brought a lot of biodiversity to my backyard.
When the tree company asked, do you want me to grind the stump? I said, no, please leave a little bit of this trunk so we can have a snag in the landscape that's going to provide for wildlife. And you would be surprised at the creatures that come here.
This is Tater Tot. She loves playing on the stump. Sometimes I'll find her inside the stump looking around at things. It's become a really good spot for her to hang out and investigate.
You never know what you're going to find behind the bark of a snag. But I'll tell you what I've seen. I've seen beautiful pileated woodpeckers pecking giant holes on this tree. It's always such a joy to see when I hear the knocking, and I know there's a big woodpecker out here searching for beetles and beetle larvae. And it's a real pleasure to attract those birds to the landscape.
At first, I was really disheartened at losing this big, beautiful tree. But then, as time went on, and I saw the kind of biodiversity it was adding to my backyard, I realized this is one thing I can do. Or rather, by not doing anything, by not removing the dead wood, I can contribute to biodiversity and conserve habitats that are disappearing. And so if you care about conservation, you don't have to do anything if you have dead wood, but leave it and enjoy all the biodiversity that follows.